Do not miss any of our cool videos. Subscribe to our channel for latest updates. Click on the bell icon now.
Yet another exciting video on Proteus simulation by robotics and circuits team Manipal. We sincerely hope you enjoyed our previous videos. Today we will venture into something new, the Internet of Things. You might have already heard of it or stumbled upon this term. We will be designing an IoT project where we control a DC motor using an Arduino and a Zigbee. In general terms, IoT refers to a network of interconnected devices which are equipped with intelligence. In simpler words, it relates to embedded systems armed with software with processing abilities and similar technologies that can exchange data with other systems via the internet or other communication protocols. The world has seen a meteoric rise in popularity of the IoT in recent times. The reason is simple. They allow people to gain control over their lives. We will create two project files and have them transfer data wirelessly from one file to another via Zigbee. The Zigbee module is an IoT device that provides wireless connectivity in a particular range and supports low power application. It operates within the ISM 2.4 GHz frequency band. Zigbee module uses Zigbee protocol based on IEEE 208.15.4 standard and DSS direct sequence spread spectrum modulation technique for the communication process. Now let's start our project. We will be building the control setup of the entire project in the first simulation. The design consists of Arduino Uno, Zigbee module, and a keypad. Arduino Uno is used as a microcontroller, while Zigbee is used for RF communication. We will be sending the commands with the use of the keypad. The serial monitor allows for tracking all the orders issued. Furthermore, you will be required to install Zigbee and Arduino libraries in the Proteus. We have provided a link below to install both the libraries in the Proteus. So in order to connect all the components, we have used the terminals this time so as to make the project clean. So you have to go to the terminals in the left side tools bar, click on default, then paste it in the workspace. You can right click and do a anti-clockwise rotate, take it near the one, and then just join it. You can left click on it and give it as number 1. Then you can copy the same thing and paste it near the pin 9 of the Arduino Uno. Then you can rotate it again using the right arrow. You can just rotate it twice so that it comes in alignment with the Arduino Uno, and then join it with the pin 9 of the Arduino. So this ensures that the pin 9 of the Arduino is connected to the first number of the keypad. Moving on to the second simulation, we will be using a DC motor, L293D motor driver, Zigbee module, and an Arduino Uno for the motor control setup. The motor driver controls two DC motors, while the Zigbee module receives the command from the remote control setup. By double-clicking on the Zigbee module, you can see the physical port is connected to COM2 and the virtual baud rate is 9600 in this case also. We have already explained the code for the motor driver and DC motor in our previous videos. The connections are as shown here. Coming to the code part, both the setups will have different codes. The codes will be provided in the link below. So the first code is for remote control for the DC motor, where we have declared keypad.h and all the keys here. Then we have used the map function for rows and columns to link them. Then we have assigned each key a value so that we can check it later. Then in the DC motor control using Zigbee, we are checking the data which is coming from the other setup file, and we are checking it. If it's 1 and data is checked, then the first motor will move in the clockwise direction, and similarly if the second key is pressed, the second motor will move in the clockwise direction, and simultaneously other things will go on. So this is how the code works here. We have provided the link in the description below. Now let's start the simulation. So you can see the virtual monitor, and once we start the other simulation here and there's a connection between both the Zigbees, you can see the virtual terminal shows the message. Then once we start by clicking on the button 1 on the keypad, you can see in the virtual terminal, first motor is moving in clockwise direction, and actually the first motor starts moving in the other Proteus file. Once we click on button 2, you can see second motor is moving in clockwise direction, and second motor started moving. The data transfer from this ZigBee to this ZigBee, and there is a wireless communication, so that you can see there's a connection between both the Proteus files. Then by clicking on button 4, you can see the first motor is moving in anti-clockwise direction. Then by clicking on button 5, you can see the second motor is moving in anti-clockwise direction. By pressing the button 3, you can see the first motor is stopped. By pressing the button 6, you can see the second motor is stopped. By pressing any other key, you will get it's an invalid command, please try again. That's how our first IoT project works. Thank you.